Did you know we have a Patreon now? Because we do. Go to patreon.com/retrofits if you'd like to show your support for everything we do and also get access to our Discord. Hey everybody, welcome back to RetroFits. I'm James.
I'm JJ.
And the rain still hasn't let up. I don't like this rain. It gives me the shivers. Yeah, that's good. I need some context for the groan. I'm sorry.
You're waking up. You're injured and you're waking up.
Nailed it.
That was more hernia, but yeah, sure, let's go around. Let's go with that.
He's coming around, I think. I'm not really sure what any of those noises were. He may be dying. Malcolm. Sorry for all the trouble. Never mind that. What did you mean earlier by Soul Eater? What do you think? Let's start there and work backwards. Malcolm, just this once, I'm begging you. Please, will you do something for me? No. Wow, that's really blunt. No, fuck off.
What is it, Ted?
Yeah, what is it, Ted? Malcolm, take off my right glove.
As long as it's not your left.
Wait, what? What's this? Wait, is this one of the 27 true runes?
So it's got to be visibly different than any of the other runes for them to recognize it on sight like that.
I mean, yeah, it looks very different.
Well, yeah, the Soul Eater, yes, of course it does. But I'm just talking about in general. Well, like, because I don't remember what the true fire rune looks like, because I'm sure it has to be different than the regular fire rune.
It looks very different from the fire and the rage rune. Like, it's much bigger and, like, more widespread.
Gotcha.
Yeah, all of the true runes that have, like, obvious, like, daughter runes.
Sub runes.
Yeah, they all look way more elaborate than their sub runes.
Because I remember there was a Reaper rune, or like it was just like a single scythe.
That's the darkness. The darkness rune. Yeah, that rune rules.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is. This one is the Soul Eater, the cursed rune. It's what caused all of this. The reason Court Magician Wendy is after me. Why would Lady Wendy do such a thing? Well, she's fucking evil, so there's that. You know,
she's an evil bitch.
She's quite crazy. She's a bit nuts. Is any of this news to you? Wait, hold on a second.
To be fair, she hides it well in public.
That is true. I mean, she's not just the court magician, she's also the courtesan of the emperor.
Mm-hmm.
Like, in one of really the saddest relationships that Suikoden ever wrote in, because she thinks that it's all just like this act based on nostalgia, and he's like, no, I like actually love you. I thought,
because she thinks that he's under her power, because of one of her runes that can puppet people, but because of his sovereign rune, he actually does care for her, even in his messed up way.
He can't be manipulated. That's the whole point of the sovereign rune, is he has full control of his faculties, at all times. And like, yeah, that whole like, no, I like really loved you, and I thought like I could make you happy because you seemed like you just were really unhappy with everything in your life, and I thought, hey, maybe you wouldn't be that way with me, and I could make you happy again, but here we are.
Yeah, he's definitely, I mean, he's an evil, well, not really evil, but he's a controlling emperor.
He's an ignorant emperor.
Yeah.
He is, because corruption has sprouted up all around him.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
He's become somewhat ignorant and sort of lost in his thought. He should never have been emperor, because he would have just been perfectly happy with, like, his flower garden, and, like, that's sort of the most important thing to him and his empire.
Honestly... Yeah, we're getting off track. Tio, honestly, would have been the best choice for emperor.
Yeah, because he's driven more by, like, honor and loyalty and the good of the people than really any of the other generals. But
oh, yeah.
They all believed in Barbarossa for the same reason that people believe in Malcolm. Like,
yeah,
there was something about Barbarossa that made him... Because everybody refers to him as, like, he was the hero of the War of Succession. That's why he's emperor. He was clearly a good dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But let's move on.
Wow, that was like 5 minutes off track.
This will happen a lot.
I'm not sure what her end goal is, but that woman is after this rune. I've wandered the world for 300 years, fleeing her clutches. I never thought she'd find me here. My mistake was using the rune's power at Mount Sifu. Remember when I saved everyone's lives and otherwise we would have been swallowed into a hole and crushed by the earth? Maybe that wasn't a mistake.
Was it ever actually proven that somebody could hold 2 true runes? I don't remember.
It was proven that you cannot. Because they fight for supremacy. And
yeah, there can be... Now, there's split runes, of course, because Wendy has one.
Right. True runes can be split into 2 or 3 parts. But
yeah.
2 full true runes cannot exist in the same body, because whichever one the person has the greater affinity with will battle and push out the other true rune.
That makes sense.
That's what happens in 3 if you pick Geto as Flame Champion and he takes the true Fire rune. It literally causes the true Lightning rune to almost kill him on its way out.
Yeah, I remember that part, because I did that one time, and because I like Geto, but what's really bad is that his flame affinity, his fire affinity, is so low, and it will never get to the level if you pick the natural... Yeah, it'll never get to the level if you pick, the natural person who should be the flame champion.
Yeah, his flame affinity is D. Chris's is a C, so it's passable, and Hugo's is B+. It's very clear who was supposed to be flame champion.
Well, yeah. Plus, Chris obviously inherited the water one, and Geto had the lightning one all along.
Yeah, like, come on, guys. Sometimes there's a story reason for doing shit, and it's really on you if you don't get it.
Yeah.
God damn it, we went off on another tangent.
So her plan was doomed from the start, is what we're getting at.
Yeah, unless she had, like, a puppet or something.
Which she obviously did, but I don't know if if you could puppet a true rune holder.
So, that's what you used to take out the queen ant on Mount Sifu. That was fucking metal!
It was.
Malcolm, with this wound, I'll never escape that woman. I know it's unfair to drag our friendship into this. Is it though? Especially knowing it may bring you misfortune. But you're the only one I can ask. Please, I'm begging you, protect this rune. This cursed rune can't fall into Wendy's hands. There's no one I can trust but you. Please take it. No. That sounds like some bullshit. Okay, Ted. Okay, Ted, you can count on me. I'm sorry, Malcolm. This rune may bring you misery. Hate me all you want if it does. But please, you can never let Wendy get hold of it. Give me your right hand, Malcolm. Well, remember, Luke does find a way to contain true runes within vessels and use their power.
Yeah, he does, but that's different than a single person.
Right. But he does keep them with him, is all I'm saying. Like, he can access all of them. Because, you know, he's good at that. There. Now I can rest peacefully.
Well, maybe not.
Well, what was that? It came from our front door. Come on, Gremio. Okay, Cleo. Oh my, there's no front door.
Time to nut up or shut up.
Prepare to kill them all.
So, Master McDole's son is here as well. Why don't you go ahead and hand over Ted? Why is that one a question? Whatever.
Why? Well, it's like, why don't you, like, that
fair enough.
Proper English, yes, that is correct.
Yes, I agree. We know he's here. We were informed by Pawn, who is loyal to the Empire.
Are you sure about that? Pawn! You! Why, Pawn?
I can't allow any trouble to occur in Master Tio's absence.
And there it is. There it is right there. Oh, yes, he's loyal to the Empire. Nope. He just really doesn't want, like, the household to get in any, like, deep shit while Tio's off being a fucking hero.
Yeah? My hands are tied. I won't betray his trust like that. Please understand. Come on, bring out Ted.
Not gonna happen, Craze! Fuck off! You may be the commander of the Imperial Guard, but you can't just barge into Master Tio's house without a valid reason! I want to see your goddamn warrant! Like, just all of a sudden, she just gets, like, really hardcore, like... You better be...
Papers, please!
You better be talking to a fucking judge before you come back here, motherfucker!
Although, given the corruption in the Empire,
yeah, that would take him all of like 5 minutes. Yeah. That's right. I swear on my hatchet and my red arm that we won't let you pass.
On my axe.
And my hacks. Wait.
Ready to give yourself up?
Malcolm, this guy's a fucking moron. They still think I have the Soul Eater.
And if you do kill Craze, it's Pawn that gets to do it. That's one of the best things.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Oh. People who know this game and are watching this are like, I mean, you knew we were gonna kill Craze if you've ever seen any of our episodes. If you know the most basic shit about us, like our names, then you know we're gonna kill Craze. Like, it's a given. It's not. Yeah. There's no other way.
He has no redeemable qualities.
And he doesn't reappear in the game if you let him live anyway. So what's the fucking point?
Mm-hmm.
I'll act as a distraction while you escape. But what about you, Ted? No. All right. I feel like this is one of those loop choices where if we pick no
it is.
over and over again, yeah, then it He basically is like, no, you have to leave me here.
Most of the time, whenever you have the option to say no or something, it is a loop choice. They just give you another. It's like, well, stop being so stubborn, and then just let us go.
Then why did you give me a choice?
That was because that was the design tree style of the 90s for RPGs, is that they gave you the illusion of choice.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just how it is.
And for funny lines, so
But yeah, it does give you optional funny lines. Young master, there's no way Ted can escape with that wound. Quiet, Grevio! He knows that too! We've got to get away so he can keep his promise to Ted! Isn't that right, young master?
Yeah.
Hurry, go! That is, yeah. If you keep picking no over and over again, Ted is sort of insistent.
Mm-hmm.
Because we just promised him we would do this. Seems kind of cruel to then turn around and fuck everything up.
Mm-hmm.
Very well, young master. Let's escape through the back door in the kitchen. I will say all of this out loud.
It's implied that they're whispering this.
Yeah, but it's time for us to leave. Which, I don't get why we're fugitives. We handed Ted over. I guess it's just because Craze is a, manipulative piece of shit and he wants more power.
Pretty much.
So now we're labeled as traitors who tried to hide him, and we resisted arrest. As they say.
Well, we have the rune, and as soon as Wendy realizes that Ted doesn't have the rune, she figures it out pretty damn quick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true, because
So-
they take him immediately there.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, Malcolm. In the past 300 years, you alone were my one true friend. Don't do it, don't do it. Don't do it. Fucking you wait, you know when it happens. It's much later. We'll get our chance.
Disregarding all of the people that we interacted with in the fourth game, but, whatever.
That is actually kind of cruel, because I've looked up story bits from the fourth game, and Ted and the main character of Suikoden 4 have, some big bonding moments over the fact that they're both bearers of runes that are slowly killing them. Ted, it's like killing him inside his soul, because it eats the souls of everyone around him and makes him lonely. And the main character, because his rune is actually slowly killing him. The whole point of the punishment rune is the more you use it, the less time you get to live.
Yeah, which, how does that work with being a true rune?
Well, I think that it's not less time to live, but your health deteriorates to the point where you're basically dead. And then it would pass on, true runes can leave their masters when their masters just spontaneously die and wander. That's been proven too.
Yeah.
Who was Marie? I fucking forget. We'll figure it out on the next episode. Yeah, you'll do it on the next episode?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Well, bye.
Bye.
Wow, this is really useful.
Marie. It really is.
But Malcolm's not old enough to drink.
Medieval times.
Yeah, dinner and tournament. I get it. Whatever. Wait. Let me see his face. He looks like that one we're after. The McDowell kid. There they are! Blast them!
I want to oppress people, but I don't want to get out of my seat. You there! Oppress them!
Jesus, what are you, George Lucas now?
It's that guy.
It's that guy from that thing! We're not rebels. It's the Rebel Alliance, not just rebels. It's an official organization and everything.
Why would I use my own money to help you escape?
Lovable old Victor. What? Why are we raiding this guy's in again? Must be another drill.